Hello everyone. For today's course, we're going to use a new command to build the facade of the Space Museum, which is located in Shanghai, China. Now let's get started. Let's go to the Rhino. I've drawn some structure line geometry in the working space. So for today, we're going to learn a new command to form the basic shape of the facade. First, we go to the surface form tool sector, and then open it. Use surface from network of curve. Click. Select all those lines. Right click. Now you will see the surface, which is very smooth, has been formed. Now click OK. Now let's look at the other one. We can still use this kind of structure line for this shape as well. So select, use the same order. See, basically the same, but there's still some difference between these two shapes. So at the end of this area, see the difference? We hide this two survey for a while. See, in previous course, I told you all the surface geometry in Rhino should have 4 sides. For this one, it's very clear. First side, second one, third one, fourth one. But this one is basically just show us 2 sides. But actually, see, let me turn down the control point for a while. You see, this control point here can be treated as the 3rd side and the 4th side. So the points can be treated as an extremely short line geometry data for the computer. So it's still logically right, can be form a surface. That's the extra knowledge you should be aware. Now let's know the surface network command more. Okay, I show the object. This one. I delete it for a while. Then let's redo the command. Okay, with the menu jump up, you see there's some data input windows here. So when we change this data, like I change to 0.1, and this one 0.12. You see the density of the construction line decrease immediately. So what about this one? Change. You see the position of the construction line change as well. So with the loose means the density, the difference between each construction line is just not very precise, and the density is relatively low than the position one. Or we lower back to this data. See, that the density increase immediately. So the density is very high right now. We just choose a suitable data, 0.01. 0.01. Okay. Now, but I'll delete this for a while. Still redo it. So what's the tangency and curvature mean? Okay, we deleted this surface for a while. We need to create two new surfaces. Now click here, drag. First one, click here, drag another one. Okay, but this time we need to create the surface by 4 sides. But those 4 sides include the edge of the new surface we just created. Okay, now we select here, 4, and click here, select surface edge, click here, surface edge, and other line. Okay, right click. Now the tangency and the curvature showed up. If we all change to the tangency, now it can't be selected because the A size and the D size and the C size can't form the tangency angle with the surface. You see, it's impossible for them to form the tangency position. So as the B side, the curvature, and the D side curvature, it will just make this area, these two surfaces, linked with each other smoother. Alright? So if we just choose the position one, see? Or we all go to position one, it's probably not as smooth as you see. It will have some tolerance. So we better choose the curvature. Make the surface and this new surface link with each other smoother as much as possible. Okay. So here. And select OK. Now delete it. Delete it. But the model we need to build is shown here. Let's zoom up. You will see the surface is not as smooth as you see, as the surface we just created. It is more like a cubic matrix. So which cubits, this shape is very clear. So how we achieve this effect? Let's go back to the Rhino. Now we need to learn a new command. It's called rebuild surface. We go to this tool sector and select here, rebuild surface. Select this surface. Now the menu jump out. The point counts. The U and V, it decides the density, how many the grade will show up. So the number is higher, the density of the cubic matrix will be higher. So, but the degrees decide how smooth this surface will be. So we check this picture. So I set the UV number should be around 20, I guess. So I'll give it 20. Let's give this 20. Okay, it looks nice. But the degree, I give it to 1. Then 1. So let's check what will happen. You see the metric rays showed up. Oh, now, sorry. But this perspective view, I choose the ghosted view. So I just give it a shaded view. See? Now the effect we finally get. It's a cubic matrix. Okay, that's all for today. Practice again and then again, and you will master these two new commands. Thanks for watching.